I believe that there's been, I think, a recent wave of a bunch of visas being revoked. Well, not only of like pro-Palestinian academics, as is being said here by this headline right here, but I think also of a bunch of uh, Gazan children, right? Like Trump revoking visas of Palestinian uh, kids, right? Because they came here to sort of for medical trips. Yeah, U.S. suspends visas for Gazans after far right influencer posts. Wait, was this the fucking Laura Loomer shit? Wait, was this because? Wait, I remember now. Hold on. Fucking, I have to find the post. Uh, Laura Loomer Gazans. All visitor visas from individuals from Gaza being stopped while conducting a full and thorough review of the process and procedures used to issue a small number of temporary medical humanitarian visas in recent days. Dog, that's fucking. Oh my god, yeah, it was because of fucking Laura Loomer. Dude, Marco Rubio got fucking loomered. He got loomed. Get loomed, idiot. What a fucking freak this motherfucker, Alex, not Marco Rubio is. That's fucking crazy. What does this fucking schizo have to say? I'm curious. Despite the U.S. saying we are not accepting Palestinian refugees, oh god, man, dog, they're getting starved, man. They've been living in like refugee camps for like the past 2 years, bro. As the city that they used to call home has been getting turned into rubble and rubble again and turned into more fucking rubble. What? Now you want to revoke some of the fucking health visas that these fucking kids have gotten? Jesus, this person's just a fucking demon. That's crazy. I've obtained video footage of Palestinians who claim to be refugees from Gaza coming into the United States via San Francisco and Houston, Texas this month. The Palestinians traveled from Gaza to the U.S. with the help of the group called Heal Palestine. What? Like, again, they're going there for fucking like medical treatments. Like, what do you mean? What the fuck is Heal Palestine? What is this? Heal Palestine Inc. What is this? American humanitarian nonprofit? What is an American organization? Yeah, like you could do this. Then what the fuck? They raise money to bring people over to get fucking medical care. What? What? They evacuate people. That's okay. That's fucking crazy, bro. We need them to be investigated. Obviously, we need them. They're importing in a bunch of brown people, and they have to get fucking murdered. Oh, because I only want to murder browns. Fucking crazy, dude. Oh, 1000% Boy Meets Me. But she's like a stupid freakazoid Nazi. But like, whatever. I would expect nothing else from this like complete fucking lunatic. How did Palestinians get visa under the Trump administration to get into the United States? Because there's differing kinds of visas, you fucking moron. Like, they got humanitarian, like, healthcare visas. That's not like a visa for immigrant. Why am I arguing with this, like, complete fucking, like, schizoid moron, troglodyte idiot whose brain barely fucking functions half of the time you look at anything she fucking says? So stupid. Did the State Department approve this? How did they get out of Gaza? I don't know. The fucking organization helped them. Probably bought the plane tickets or some shit. I don't know. Like, who the fuck knows? Who cares? Like, cope and see. Is Marco Rubio aware of this? Who is the State Department? Who from the State Department is assisting Heal Palestine? I love how it. Listen, the mind of the conspiratorial right winger, like, has to immediately think of like gin up some like stupid conspiracy theory in order to justify like why a good thing is actually happening. Yeah, she did eat dog food on stream. That is true, Boy Meets Mini. Yeah, wallahi, she is cooked, dude. Why are Islamic invaders coming into the U.S. under the Trump admin? Jesus Christ, dude. Well, I guess that's I guess those Islamic invaders are like women and fucking children. But then again, she's like an Islamo-fascist, whatever the fuck, invader of my fucking brainwaves and retina. So whatever, dude. Nice fucking meme. So what do we have here? Top State Department official vigorously defended the Trump administration's drive to cancel the visas of pro-Palestinian academics. So I guess this is how they're gonna go after what I think Mahmoud Khalil now. That's how they're gonna do it. Cancel his fucking goddamn student visa. He's been doing it with a bunch of other international students, which I don't know if it's been like. Is that illegal? I have no idea if that's illegal. I have a feeling that that might be illegal, but I'm not sure. So I mean that's cool. I can't believe that these people who are pro-Palestinian saying like, well, one of them has their fucking green card and is a permanent resident, and the other one was about to get their fucking permanent residency as well. So nice fucking meme, dude. Uh, Arguing that the effort does not abridge free speech and targets students who are supporting terrorism or promoting anti-Semitism. Yes, Moshen Mahdawi, very well known for promoting anti-Semitism and terrorism. Very, very cool. Pretty sure it's illegal. Nah, it probably is, but again, this motherfucker doesn't care about that. John Armstrong states consular official, testified Friday at a trial in a lawsuit accusing the Trump administration of pursuing an unconstitutional ideological deportation policy. He denied that such an initiative is underway. Sure, man. I've heard that accusation. I believe it groundless, said Armstrong, who has been working in the diplomatic agency for more than 30 years. Like, dude, they said that these fucking people who are pro-Palestinian are supporting terrorism or promoting anti-Semitism. That's about as fucking ideological as it gets with these people. I run the Bureau of Consular Affairs. I'm responsible for everything those 13,000 people do, Armstrong added. I would like to know if there's an ideological deportation policy going on. Yeah, sure. So then, can you explain to me, John, why the fuck did Mahmoud Khalil and Rumeysa Öztürk and Moshen Mahdawi get randomly fucking arrested by a bunch of ICE Gestapo freaks, and the Trump administration was trying to deport them? Rumeysa Öztürk's only crime was writing a fucking op-ed in the school fucking newspaper that she went to. Mahmoud Khalil, all he did was just organize some fucking drum circles. Same with Moshen Mahdawi. And you're trying to tell me that this isn't ideological? Sure, man. Totally. I totally believe that. Armstrong said that revoking visas of foreign citizens due to their activities in the U.S. did not begin with a series of terminations. Secretary of State Marco Rubio issued earlier this year declaring certain foreign academics' presence in the U.S. to be incompatible with U.S. foreign policy. Sure, totally, dude. Yeah, because the dudes who are organizing fucking drum circles with a bunch of fucking weed smokers are going to have a huge effect on U.S. foreign policy. Totally, man. It's nonsense, dude. Armstrong insisted that no visas were revoked based on protected speech. Damn, yet ICE Gestapo freaks fucking detained them based on their protected speech. This man doesn't really have his story straight, does he? Huh? But when asked if visas were sometimes pulled due to students' political viewpoints, he gave a more complex answer. If you're supporting a terrorist organization, yes. Well, they're not, so that's cool. Unless every Palestinian is a part of a terrorist organization. Well, you know. Put a rain check on that one. This is not something that we started with Marco Rubio. If you support terrorism, you can have your visa revoked. Damn, it's a good thing they don't support terrorism. As the government prepared to question Armstrong about the reasons for revoking the visas of specific advocates for Palestinian causes, a DOJ lawyer asked the judge to clear the public from the courtroom in Boston's federal courthouse where the trial was taking place. No specific reason was given for the request. U.S. District Judge William Young, who was presiding over the trial, quickly declined. I am not disposed to clear the courtroom, Young said. There is a constitutional right to have a public courtroom for public trials. That request is denied. I'm not doing that. Okay, cool. Wait, they sent a JDL pedo back to Israel? Yeah, nice meme, dude. Listen. Largest concentration of fucking weirdo sex offenders. They're in Israel. Yeah, they're in Israel. Yeah, okay, nice meme. Listen, dude. Again, shouldn't have expected any less from the fucking same administration whose dude at the top of the fucking ticket is in the fucking Jeffrey Epstein files. So, whatever. Whoa, crazy. The fucking pedophile party, that being the Republican Party, defends fucking pedophiles and pedophilia all the time. What? Oh, I'm shocked. Crazy. Armstrong went on to discuss the grounds of revoking the visas in several of the high-profile cases involving academics at U.S. universities. Oh, hello. Former Columbia student Mahmoud Khalil's visa was canceled due to his role in anti-Semitic protests and disruptive activities that foster a hostile environment towards Jewish students in the United States. Yeah, dude. Totally. Because the fucking drum circles and the stupid fucking goddamn freaks, these Zionist losers, these demons, these fucking piles of garbage, decided to be like, we're gonna like tattle and be really annoying to the police and the administration because we feel unsafe. Nah. Even though there's like no evidence of any of that whatsoever, it was just like complete schizo fucking farce conspiracy that these like complete utter freaks were ginning up in order to justify the police cracking in a bunch of skulls. Nonsense. The State Department official said Khalil organized campus protests at Columbia when he was a student there. Another Columbia student, Mahdawi, was involved in leadership of disruptive protests at Columbia University, included anti-Semitic conduct and calling for the destruction of Israel. Yeah, because Mahdawi, when he gave a fucking goddamn interview, was just like, oh yeah, like listen, if there are any like Jewish students, most of the people who are a part of the protests are Jewish students. We welcome basically everyone to fucking join in on the protests if they believe in what we're saying, what we're talking about, Yeah, anyone can fucking join. And if anyone has any like arguments or dispute with what we're doing, we'll talk with them. Yeah, we talk with them. Like what? Like I don't know. What else do you want? What? You want them to be like perfect fucking angels or some shit? Nice meme. What's this? Is this the JDL dude? Feds say they did not intervene in an Israeli official's child sex case. Very cool. Federal government said Monday that did not intervene in the case of an Israeli government official who was arrested in a multi-agency sting operation that targeted alleged child sex predators in the Las Vegas Valley. Interesting. Very, very cool. Damn, who would have thought that the pro-pedophile president is also like defending pedophiles. Crazy. He said Rubio also determined that Mr. Mahdawi's actions undermine the peace process in the Middle East. What peace process in the fucking Middle East? What the fuck are you talking about, dude? Every fucking talk has collapsed because you guys are not actually interested in having any of the talks. Nonsense. Including coming to a peaceful resolution in the ongoing conflict. Tufts University student, Ramesa Osterk, had her visa revoked as a result of her anti-Semitic activities in the U.S. What? Like, she wrote an article. But that's an anti-Semitic activity. She wrote one fucking article, dude. Hey, Republicans, I thought we cared about free speech. Well, what happened? Whoa, a bunch of, like, weirdo fucking Gestapo freaks detained someone, arrested someone, in order to fucking, I don't know, follow out the fucking orders of these, like, complete, utter charlatans and freaks. Well, what happened to fucking America first? Yet these motherfuckers are doing everything possible in order to defend the sanctity of fucking Israel. Please. All she did was wrote a fucking op-ed in her fucking school newspaper. Nonsense, dude. For creating a hostile environment for Jewish students and indicating support for a designated terrorist organization. I believe it was Hamas. It might have been Hezbollah. Dog, you don't even know which one she was talking about. Are you fucking serious, dude? It might have been Hezbollah. It might have been... Bro, seriously? Fucking nonsense, dude. Armstrong said Osterk's visa was designated for silent revocation, meaning it was canceled without notice to her. Oh, that's very cool. I love it when the state can just like randomly cancel your fucking visa for no reason. That's very, very cool. Likely to avoid tipping her off that Homeland Security was seeking to detain her. Oh, they're gonna just gonna detain her again. Again, I want to have a quick reminder for everyone. The only thing that Rumeysa Öztürk did was write a fucking op-ed in a school newspaper. That's it. Again, free speech. I thought we cared about that. This is quite literally against the First Amendment of the Constitution. The government going after someone for their protected free speech rights. Nice fucking meme, dude. All the academics Armstrong mentioned have denied fostering anti-Semitism and advocating for Hamas. Federal judges have either ordered their release or blocked their detention. Well, good job, federal judges. Citing indications that their arrests may have violated their First Amendment rights. I need some fucking sleep. Jesus. While Rubio spoke earlier this year about revoking about 300 visas, Armstrong said the number of student protester visas he was involved in canceling was much smaller, in the range of 15 to 20. That's so fucking goofy, man. The lawsuit before Young, a Reagan appointee, was filed in March by the American Association of University Professors and the Middle East Studies Association. It claims that the ideological deportation policy runs afoul of the First Amendment rights of the academics targeted for expulsion from the U.S. It also alleges that the policy chilling the speech and travel of other academics in the U.S. who are not American citizens and is curtailing the ability of American students and faculty to hear the voice of foreign academics. Well, you know, listen, Donald Trump is also the same fucking dude who complained about the Smithsonian being woke, for fuck's sake, because he doesn't like the interpretation of accurate fucking history that the Smithsonian is doing. It's a complete nonsense. As the trial entered its fifth day Friday, jockeying continued over Young's handling of records of DOJ provided to the judge to review privately. DOJ lawyers say the records, which outline the administration's research on targets of potential deportation efforts, are legally privileged as sensitive law enforcement information in internal government deliberations. Oh, I'm sure. More than likely because they want to make sure that this stuff doesn't get out. For people to probably look there and be like, wow, this is like some complete fucking nonsense. Crazy. Byung indicated earlier this week that he believes the government waived those privileges by sending him the documents to examine. The Justice Department filed an unusual appeal Thursday to prevent Young from disclosing any more of the documents to lawyers for the academic groups suing. I wonder why they're fucking doing this. It's because they just want to fucking deport people that they got mad that they couldn't get the first time, right? So they're trying to do it again. That's the point. A panel of the First Circuit Court of Appeals issued a stay Friday, blocking the judge from giving the plaintiffs any additional government documents until the privilege claim is hashed out. Young read the order aloud in court Friday, soon after it was issued. I've got to reflect on what it reaches, the judge says, shortly before ending the trial, and it is scheduled to continue through next week. Great, fantastic. So, you know, besides the fact that, fucking Marco Rubio is going along with the rantings and ravings of the I don't know, mentally disabled. I don't know how else to describe Laura Loomer besides her fucking brain is complete, utter fucking mush. But he's also just, like, going along with trying to get rid of a bunch of Palestinians for the second time. Because this is not Rumeysa Öztürk's, Mahmoud Khalil's, or Moshen Mahdawi's first round at the fucking rodeo. This is their second round. So these fucking complete dumbasses want to try to go again because they want their fucking salty runback. Like, we all know what exactly is the point of this. They're just mad about the fact that they're supporting a fucking genocide, and they want no one to know about the fact that they are full-throatedly supporting a fucking goddamn genocide. So they're just going to try to revoke the visas of a bunch of people who need help. So that's cool. Great, fantastic. As always, and as expected. Whoa, the Trump administration is led by a bunch of fucking monsters. Don't think there's really much else to say besides that.